Look at how shiny his face is.
That's great. He's so luminescent.
He is.
He's almost polygonal.
Yeah. Because we were fucking the face mesh so hard with this character creation. Look at that. Here, let's get a really good sheen on the nose.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not powering through it anyway. My school's full of dicks. Anyway.
I love his hair. It's got a nice bob to it. Okay.
So he, I brought in this like a cheesecake thing one time where it was like a cheesecake bar and it was like a Linzer dough and like a lemon curd thing on top, whatever bullshit I did, raspberry crap. Anyway, and everyone was like, "Oh, this is great, blah 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 blah." And he's like, I think it would be better next time if when you do it. And he's like critiquing it, like, this is a family party. I just whipped this up because I wanted to participate.
Oh, hold on. Let's appreciate Father Gascoigne.
But I came here to have a good time, and I honestly feel really attacked right now. Your daughter's looking for you.
Music box?
The shop.
Oh.
You'll be one of them. Sooner or later.
You got some good-looking canines there, Gascoigne. Alright. So apparently in the network test for Bloodborne, upon death he actually used the word Umbasa, which was basically like the...
Smell my breath.
it was the word of like worship used by clerics in Demon Souls, which is kind of interesting. I think it was just like a thematic kind of like, hey, or callback sort of a thing. But
I had tuna earlier. Can you still smell it on my breath? I'm sorry, I forgot my Tic Tacs back at the house. Honey, do you have a Tic Tac? Pulls out Red Jewel's brooch and pulls the Tic Tacs out of the brooch.
What's that smell?
what's that smell? Spearmint, minty freshness.
Blood. Oh, it seems to me it's enough to make a man sick.
I love Gascoigne. Gascoigne is still, like, even though he's the second boss, he's still, like, one of my favorite kind of characters. Because you don't get a lot of characters in these games that actually kind of carry out any sort of dialogue or personality with you. You kind of learn after the fact through, like, flavor text and item descriptions, but, like, this guy really has sort of a...
Tell him what he said to you.
What did he say to me at the wedding?
The thing about how relationships are stupid once you ever get into one at a wedding, talking to people. You remember that?
Gascoigne was at their wedding?
Yeah!
Gascoigne was telling people not to get married? Gascoigne, I thought you were better than that. I'm running away. I'm abandoning you, Gascoigne. You're not my role model anymore. Don't look. Oh god. I do really like that in the DLC when they finally added beast mode that you do get like these crazy pounces.
Roro needs lovies too!
Just gonna let him drop down a little bit. Okay. And put the music box. And give him a headache. Oh no! Music box is hurt my head.
I always hated that song!
Oh, it's really frustrating. Could you not play that frequency right now? Wow. You just comboed me. I kept dodging back. I should have dodged.
You done goofed.
I done goofed. Yeah, the musical compositions of Bloodborne are just all over incredible. They're mwah. My favorite is definitely Ibriadas.
Ibriatas!
The
Oh my god, my voice cracked. I'm finally going through second puberty. I've been waiting.
The final boss of the DLC still kind of like holds a really special place in terms of like.
Even though you want to murder.
Yeah, even though like that boss is just an atrocity to try and get to once you get to Form 2. In fact, Form 2 in general just like gets a little too chaotic for my liking. I really love the first part of that fight, but the second part is just this panicky like, oh god, help me please.
It's so hot in your room, like, oh.
I know, it's the hottest room in the house. Let me try.
Actually, isn't it that I'm always cold?
Isn't it? Yeah.
God, what is it with me having, like, hot flashes?
I don't know, I'm really, like, I'm steaming up right now.
Sorry,
We should get Yigithin here as a co-commentator. You know, he'll have a lot of stuff to say.
yes. I agree, Yig.
He doesn't even have any hissy.
Do normal snakes do that, or is that just an urban myth?
I mean, some can. Like, hognose snakes, I think, have some kind of hissing equivalent. But mostly it's because they're trying to...
Eat your babies?
Yeah. Mostly it's because they're trying to emulate, like, cobras.
How long are you streaming?
We could stream probably till, like, 11:30, 12. But,
11:30, 12, 12:31, 1:32.
I mean, that's how it always happens. But...
well, you're not wrong.
Yeah. Actually, do cobras hiss? I don't know if cobras hiss. Like, rattlesnakes are kind of the main one that makes some kind of auditory warning. Then there's, like... There's a certain really cool kind of snake. I think they're, like, saw-scaled snakes or something. But they have scales that scratch against one another.
Oh, I think I've heard of those. Those are cool.
They're very venomous, so they're like extremely dangerous, and like you don't want to be around them generally unless you're like an experienced. Yeah, Bear Grylls.
You want to eat them and drink your piss or something? I don't know.
If you're like an experienced venomous snake keeper or some crazy person like that.
Isn't Travel Channel just basically Bear Grylls drinking someone's piss or eating someone's balls and then say yes to the dress? Just like, isn't that what that is in Ghost Hunter?
Yeah, it's actually, I was gonna bring up next that Ghost Hunters holds a very esteemed position on the Travel Channel, I'll have you know.
Oh my god, this Travel Channel, like...
If anybody wants a good time, just watch, like, I think it's Season 2, Episode 1 of Ghost Adventures. It's on Netflix, and we watched it together, and it was amazing how horrible it was. Oh my god,
it was the most beautiful thing on the planet.
There's literally a scene, so they're in Gettysburg, I think it was?
Yeah, it was like some kind of, like, war zone.
It was the Revolutionary War.
Civil War.
Civil War, I'm sorry.
Don't you know your history?
No, I'm really bad.
No,
sorry.
I'm not good at remembering dates.
It's the vodka orange juice.
Or the fact that
But anyways,
together was history.
anyways,
No.
The guys are like going through all of these kind of tourist trap areas, like a ghost museum thing, and there's like a woman's...
Just do a 52-hour stream.
There was a woman's household who was like in the middle of the battlefield, and she ended up getting shot, was like their story for this whole thing. But like there was a whole museum that the house got converted into based off of it.
I think I know which one you're talking, like which story you're about to tell.
And there's like a statue, not a statue, but like, you know,
no, it was like a body, like a display body, like, essentially.
There was a display body that was like, you know, it had a blanket over it, like, you know, she ended up dying to...
So that was her burial place, essentially.
Yeah. So like unintentional crossfire or whatever. Somebody shot and hit a civilian person who had nothing to do with it. And so, like, she's her statue or, like, marionette or what... I'm trying to think of the right word. A mannequin is, like, in the basement with a blanket over it. And these guys, they spend, like, part of the night over there trying to find traces of paranormal activity. And the thing is, like, this show is so overzealous in trying to show you, holy shit, guys, check out all of this paranormal activity.
Ghost Hunters at least had the balls to be like, yo, listen, we didn't
This
get
is an
it.
episode where nothing happens, yeah. That's a whole nother story you can tell afterwards. But for this one, every single time they recorded audio, they had, like, somebody whispering something inane and stupid and, like way too exact to what they were looking for.
I'm gonna kill all the children.
Yeah, like, that was exactly the sort of thing that they were recording. They were like, oh my god, did you hear that, guys? Did you hear that? That's so freaky.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say another story, though.
No, but... So they get to this mannequin, and they're trying to contact the woman, the ghost of the woman who the mannequin belongs to. And they're like, if I climbed on the statue, I'm gonna try and disturb the spirit and try and provoke some sort of reaction.
No, it was disturb the spirit's father.
Something like that.
Like, are you upset that I'm laying on your daughter's dead body?
Yeah, like, so literally the guy climbs over onto this cold slab with a mannequin laying on it, like what's supposed to be the corpse of a woman. And he just kind of sits on it, and he's like... He sits there for a while, and the cameraman makes a joke about necrophilia, which goes over real well, you know. And the guy suddenly jumps up, and he's like, holy shit! And he like, runs to the back of the room, he's like, my ass, guys, my ass! And they're like, what happened? He's like, something grabbed my ass.
Something grabbed my ass!
So basically, the main ghost adventurer got fondled by the ghost.
By fake ghosts.
By fake ghosts.
By the way,
and it was a very upsetting, tragic
says,
experience.
did you guys see Grave Encounters?
Yes! Oh my god.
I have not. Is it something we need to see next? Is this what we're gonna watch tonight?
If you want to see a really... Like, it is basically a spoof of those movies, but it's kind of played like found footage. I can't really tell to what degree of seriousness that film was supposed to be. It felt like it was half serious, but also like...
So it's like Ghost Hunters meets Marble Hornets.
Basically. But there's one incredible scene in it where they interview this guy who's like... He just cleans up the grounds of this one building. And under the table in like the editing room footage that they take, which is in the film, they're like, hey, if I give you $20, will you say that this place is haunted? And the guy's like, oh, well, I could use a little more.
Isn't that
or no, they give him like a $5 bill, and he's like, I could use a little more, so they give him a 20 instead. And he's like, oh yeah, okay. And so there's this very awkward, like, stunted performance of them going like, so we've heard from you that you have personally experienced paranormal activity near these asylum grounds. And in response, the guy just kind of stands there, like, blank, his eyes glazed over, staring at the camera. He says, yeah, I saw a ghost one time, over there. It was very scary.
It was very scary.
And the movie never gets better than that. But that was just an incredible scene.
That sounds like an adventure right there.